Hello, Christy Ruffner here, and today we're going to do a quick update in MyPayingAds. It's been, I don't know, I'd have to look at my YouTube channel to see when my last update was, but it wasn't too long ago, maybe a week, 10 days ago. Anyway, I have been accumulating about $15 to $20 a day, preparing to withdraw again. I've already withdrawn $200 this month, and we'll plan on withdrawing at least another $200, maybe more. I'm trying to continue to grow. The ad packs are expiring a little bit faster now because I'm to the point where I was buying them faster. They are expiring right at about the 60-day mark. And most of the ones that are expiring right now are $5 ad packs, and so those are very easy to replace. But I'm trying to continue to grow at the larger ad pack level as well, and so I always try to take a look at what I have and what I expect for the day, and make my decisions for each ad pack that I purchase. I don't just mindlessly go in there and just repurchase $5 ad packs or something like that. I always make it a very planned purchase and try to maximize my dollars. So I'm going to take you in to my back office, and I'm going to show you essentially what I have and how I make my decisions, try to give you a little bit of insight into that. And then I'm also going to show you a file that I keep. I go in every day right about the same time. At the end of the day, the server time flips over to the next day right about 5 o'clock p.m. my time. And so I try to go in right around 5, 6 o'clock every single day and take a screenshot so that I see where my ad packs levels are and what my ad pack profit level is, and that way I get a good picture of how I'm growing. And then I also keep my records on my dry erase board, and I'm going to try to take a picture of this because I know that on the video it's not real clear what I'm doing here. But basically, I'm keeping track of the level of ad packs, total ad packs, active ad packs. I'm keeping track of exactly what I purchase every day. I keep track of exactly what expires every day, and then I keep track of how much in commissions comes in every day. And that just gives me a little bird's eye view of how my business is growing. It gives me a good idea as to how much I'm purchasing with commissions and how much I'm purchasing out of my earnings, and also keeps me aware of what's expiring and what I'm purchasing, and sort of how that's leveling out. Because I'll always go in and purchase the biggest ad pack that I can, unless, you know, looking at that, it looks like it would be better to purchase at the lower levels, you know, just depending on what's there and what I know is coming. Because I've got this active record that's running, I've got a pretty good idea of what my referrals are doing with their business. The commissions come in on a pretty regular basis because they're in their back office every day purchasing, and so I've got a pretty good idea of what's coming, at least from my major players, and so I can plan my purchases because I'm keeping this record that gives me a running idea of what's going on in my business and in my referrals business. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull up MyPayingAds and get signed in. And so we're going to enter our CAPTCHA and going to go ahead and enter. Okay, so here we are. Current server time, June 21st, 1757, so almost 1800 hours. And right here we have in my computer down here in the right hand corner, 6:21, 10:54 a.m. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down here, and I'll show you that I've got $174 currently saved in my earning balance, working towards that $200 withdrawal. My goal for today, according to my board, is $175. So as you can see, I'm very close to that, and I've still got a majority of the day to go. 5 o'clock is when that server flips over to the next day. So I've got, what, about 7 hours. And so I can afford to spend some of this money right here with my commissionable money and get a $25 ad pack and still be able to make it back up to 175 probably, or at least close enough to be happy with the results by 5 o'clock this afternoon. And then I've also got a $5 worth that I can spend in Solid Trust Pay, and Bitcoin is working its way back up. I just recently purchased $5 with the Bitcoin. So you can see here that I'm active ad packs is 220, and my ad pack earnings $1,757.42. So growing quite nicely. Of course, most of this is going right back into ad packs, although I have withdrawn a total of, just a minute, we'll go into Payza. Okay, so you can see here in my Payza account, here's my name, Christy Ruffner. I've got a little, just over $200 that I've withdrawn this month, and you can see here that I've had a total of $390. Another $200 that's going to be coming in here in the next few days. Once I get up to 200, should break that mark. So back to MyPayingAds. We're going to go in here. Let's see. First, let's go into Purchase Ad Pack, because this is where you access information about how many packs you have actually purchased and how many have expired. Okay, so I have purchased a total of 138 $5 ad packs. 40 of those have expired, and 98 of them are currently active, leaving me another 2 that I could purchase to get to my maximum. I've purchased a total of 109 $10 ad packs. 11 of those have expired, leaving me 2 that I can purchase to max out at 100. And the $25 ad pack level, I've purchased a total of 23 of those. 2 of those have expired, so 21 of them are still active, leaving me over 75 that I can purchase to reach my my 100 ad pack max. And then I've purchased a total of 7 of the $50. That's from my original commission that came in from somebody that restarted. And 5 of those original 5 have expired, and I've purchased an additional 2 after that from additional commissions that have come in. My actual earnings haven't, I don't let my earnings grow that much to be able to purchase a $50 ad pack. That's usually from a sizable commission that's come in that I can either combine with earnings or something like that. So a total of 277 positions that have been purchased. That includes active and expired. Okay, so as I said, I've got 2 at the $5, 2 at the $10, and then I've still got plenty to go for the $25. And like I said, I always try to purchase as big as possible. And part of that reason is because it's always pretty easy at this level to reach that $5 or $10 mark and be able to purchase and top these off. So having them just 2 down is not a big deal in my opinion. And if I can go ahead and purchase at the higher level, I will do that. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase a $25. And we are going to use our earnings and commissions. And just to verify in my mind that that's something that I want to do, I'm going to use my calculator. And I'm going to take 25 and I'm going to subtract $11. I could do this in my head, but I like to do it on the calculator because then I know for sure that I haven't made any mathematical errors. So I still need another $14 to complete that $25 purchase using my commissions. So that would take me down to what, 160? 160, $14, $15 between now and 5 o'clock. That might be stretching it a little bit. I could probably wait and let this commissionable balance grow. So let's take a look at that. Before we make our decision, we want to take a look at all the different possibilities. So we're going to go into our earning history, and we're going to take a look at the commission earnings. Now this is what I go through before I make my decision. I really take a look, especially once you're at this level, because you've got commissions that are coming in that can really add. This one here, I usually get pretty good sizable commissions from him, and so far I've gotten from him, let's see, today's the 21st, so I've gotten a 5, I've gotten 750. So, and he's a PESA. So I know I've got some more commissions coming in from him today. I'm certain of it. And so I might just let that money ride for a few more hours. I can always come in at the end of the day and purchase that $25 once I see where I'm at. So I think I'll let that one ride. But we do still have, we'll go back to purchase ad pack. We do still have that $5 in solid trust, and so we can go ahead and buy a $5. And so I have $5.95 in my earning balance. No commissions there yet today. So that might actually grow to be a $10 ad pack purchase, but I don't have anything coming with coin payments. Now, if coin payments were closer to the $5 mark, I might let that wait and let this ride, except that I've got 2 that I can purchase. So, coin payments always grows really slow. So this is one that I always purchase a $5 with, and so that always comes into play when I'm making a decision. But like I said, I do have 2 of them that I can purchase, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it's just earnings, so we'll just take the earnings balance, and we want to make sure that we have the right processor in here. I did that the other day. I got ahead of myself and forgot to change my processor and ended up buying ad pack from the wrong processor. And it wasn't a big deal, but that you always want to make sure that you've got everything set exactly where you want that money to come from. Take the time to check your balances, make sure that the proper boxes are ticked here so that the money's coming out of the correct balance, because once you spend it, you're not getting it back. You can't go to support and say, oh, I made a mistake. I wanted my money to come out of this balance instead of that balance. So sad, too bad. You're just going to have to deal with it. So take the time to make sure that the boxes are ticked where you want the money to come from. And if it's a combination, make sure that you tick the box, use the commission or use the repurchase balance first. Make sure you tick that box. And make sure that the processor is the processor that you want to work with, and then you select the number of packs that you want to purchase. I'm going to purchase 1 because that's how much money I have, and then click agree and pay now. Okay, so really important to take the time to make sure that you're spending the money from where you want to spend the money, because like I said, you can't get that back. It's your responsibility to make sure that everything is as it should be. So we'll go back over here to our earning history, and we see that there's our $5 ad pack that we just purchased. And at the end of the day, I come in here and I tally up all the ad packs that I've purchased to make sure I haven't missed any on my board. And then I will tick the active or inactive completed, and I will check what has expired for the day. So I've had 3 expire, and they were all $5, and I'll make sure that I've got that on my board. And as you can see, these expired on June 21st, and they were purchased on April 20th, on April 22nd. So about 60 days for the ad packs to expire, and it doesn't matter if it's a $5, a $10, a $25, a $50. All of the ad packs are expiring within that 60-day period. They all earn the same amount of money as far as percentages. So that's why I recommend always purchasing the greatest, the highest level of ad packs that you can, and leave those lower level ad packs for as you're building, to provide that flexibility to be able to keep as much of your money working for you as you can. Because if you fill up that $5 level, then you have to wait until you have $10, $25, or $50 to purchase an ad pack, and that takes time to build up to there. So depending on where you're at in your business and how many referrals you have paying you commissions, buy the highest level. If you come in with $250, buy 5 $50 ad packs. That's my recommendation. Okay. So it really is a different platform than what we originally started with. Originally, you had to start at the bottom and work your way up. You had to make sure that you had a certain level of ad packs before you could move to the next level. You know, this is a completely different platform. Please don't work from that same mindset, because you're just you're slowing yourself down ultimately. Like I said, depending on where you're at in your business and how many referrals you have. Everybody has to decide on their own strategy, but it really doesn't benefit you to max out the $5 level and then max out the $10 level and build your way up like that, because it's different this time around. So that's why I try to give you a little bit of an idea of how I work my strategy, so that you have that information to be able to build your own strategy. So let me go for a moment into this file that I was telling you about. And this is my June file. This is where I keep all of the screenshots that I take each day, showing my growth. So here's June 1st. As you can see, I started June 1st. Here is the date. Here is the time. I started June 1st with 181 active ad packs, and I had just crossed the $1,000 earnings mark. Okay, now if you come here to right about the middle of the month, June 11th, this is a screenshot I took back there where I was showing you how many active ad packs and how many expired, all in that one screenshot. And I started out the month accumulating $15 a day, and I have currently moved to $20 a day to try to sort of accelerate that earnings for me, because I have things that I have planned for that money. Okay, so as long as I continue to grow my paying ads, I'm going to continue to try to take as much out of it as I can. July 4th, the seed money is going to be added back into the system, and things are going to sort of explode as people put that money to work for them, and it'll be interesting to see how things sort of progress from there, and whether honestly whether the program is going to suffer any kind of slowdown once the actual ad packs are purchased and people start withdrawing. It's always the withdrawing aspect that causes a program like this to sort of stumble, because there has to be money coming in to cover the money that's going out. Okay, so bottom line, That's why a lot of these programs fail, and a lot of them fail because the admins are promising too much in the beginning before the program actually gets really started and sort of gets their feet underneath them, you know. So I'm going to be watching it very carefully in July, giving a lot of updates on my paying ads. But the main thing is, you know, I mean, if you want to make any progress with anything, you have to get started. So you can sit on the fence and wait and watch, you know, forever and never go anywhere because you're sitting on the fence, right? I mean, that just makes sense. So it's your decision, but I'm glad I got started, and I'm glad that that I have moved forward with it. So anyway, here is that screenshot. Now I took another screenshot here today, and so here is that. We've got 6:21, and this one was actually taken in the morning, this morning, just before this video. And so you can see here, I'm currently 99, and actually, since I took this shot, I lost that additional $5 ad pack, which took me down to 98, which we just saw in my back office, and then I just repurchased it. So currently I'm back up to 98. This would say 40 completed, and then a total of 139. Okay, but the rest of these are still accurate, and you can see, let's see, we'll go to yesterday's screenshot, 6:20 at 5:02 p.m. You can see I had 221, so I went from 181 ad packs to 221, and that's having a number of ad packs expire over the month and replacing those and adding to it. Okay, and my ad pack earnings at $1,726. Okay, so you can see that I am growing at the same time that I am actively withdrawing from this program. So it's been a real blessing to me. I love Uday, I love my paying ads, and I will absolutely stick to this program until its dying day. So you can see that from June 1st at 181 active ad packs, $1,003 on June 1st, to 221 active ad packs at $1,726. So definitely growing nicely, definitely staying ahead of the expiring ad packs, and still being able to withdraw. And we'll go back here so that you can see my current earning balance at $175.90. So I've managed to get to my goal for the day. So anything that I make over $175, I can purchase ad packs with. So Bitcoin has grown to $1, and Solid Trust Pay, I just purchased that $5 ad pack, so I'm back down to $1.18. 220. Let's see, 220. Does that mean that I've lost another one since we've been chatting? Let's go see. All of these ad packs were purchased right on top of each other. So I've got 1, 2, 3. No, I've just lost 3. And so let's go back here. Let's take a look at our... Okay, so I had... Yeah, according to my board, I've only got 1 expired on my board, so we're going to add those other 2 because I've lost $5 so far today. I'm currently at 220, so update my board there. And then let's go back here to the active update. And we'll take a look at what I've purchased for the 21st. So 1, 2, 3, I purchased a $10 and two $5. So I've got the $10 on here. I still need to get the other two $5. And I keep this updated throughout the day. And then at the end of the night, I add up my commissions and get a bird's eye view of how I did for the day. So it really keeps you focused and it keeps you encouraged because you see really how you've grown and what's going on with your business. So I think that's it. All right. My Paying Ads is a great program. I love the admin. I truly believe that the people who are responsible for the backbone, the administration of the program, I believe in my heart that they want it to last long term, and we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, there's no guarantees in life, right? And certainly I can't make any guarantees about this program, but the only way you're going to make any progress with it is to get started. So I would recommend doing that. It's a great program. I've got a few other programs that I'm working. You can see those videos on my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can either comment on the specific video. I always get back to those. Or you can send me an email. I'm happy to respond to an email. If you opt into any of my lists and you respond by replying to any of those emails, I get back to those. I don't ignore anybody and I don't ignore anybody's questions. If I don't have the answers, I'll find it for you, but I pretty much have most of the answers. I've been in this industry for a while now, understand pretty well how it works, and have gotten pretty intuitive as far as you know, feeling whether a program's going to last or not. There again, I don't have any magical mirrors to look through, so I can't make any guarantees. I can't be responsible for your decision, but that's why I try to offer as honest and transparent a view of these programs through my videos as I can, so that you can make an educated decision. Just understand that ultimately you're responsible for that decision, and regardless of what happens, just let it add to your experience and be lessons for you that you can take forward into your life for your future decisions. And absolutely do not let fear rule you. Don't let the loss cause a fear that keeps you immobilized, because that does not serve you. Fear does not serve you. Anyway, that's it for today. You make it a great day, and I'll see you